The quiet corner of the city park. A girl in gray sits alone on a bench, reading her book. A large mesh veil hangs over her face, which nevertheless shines through with a calm and unconscious beauty. When she turns a page, the book slips from her hand, and a young man who has been hovering nearby picks it up. He returns it to her with a gallant and hopeful air.
Oh, thank you. Nice weather we're having. Yes. Well, you may sit down if you like. Are you sure? I don't want to interrupt your reading. Really? Sit. I would like very much to have you do so. The light is too bad for reading. I would prefer to talk. Well, if you insist. You know, you've got to be the stunningest girl I've ever seen. Honest, I had my eye on you since yesterday. Yesterday? Didn't know somebody was falling over those pretty lumps of yours, did you, honeysuckle? Whoever you are, you must remember that I am a lady. I will excuse the remark you have made because the mistake was, doubtless, not an unnatural one in your circle. I ask you to sit down. If the invitation must constitute mere honeysuckle, consider it wrong. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. I just thought, well, I mean, there are girls in the park, you know. That is, of course, you don't know that. Abandon me, if you please. Of course, I know. Right. Now, tell me about these people passing and crowding each way along this path. Where are they going? Why do they hurry so? Are they happy? It's interesting to watch them, isn't it? The wonderful drama of life. Some are going to suffer, and some to other places. One can help but wonder what their histories are. Yes, how fascinating is it to me, rushing about with their petty little dreams and their common worries. I come here to see us here, only. Can I be near the great common, throbbing heart of humanity? My part in life is past where it's beating it's never felt. Can you surmise why I talk to you, Mr. Parkenstacker, and your name? No, you would recognize it instantly. It is simply impossible to keep one's name out of the paper, or even one's portrait. This veil and this candidly, there are 5 or 6 names that belong to the Holy of Holies, and mine, by accident of birth, is one of them. I spoke to you, Mr. Stackenfoot. Parkenstacker. Mr. Parkenstacker, because I wanted to talk for once with a natural man, a real man, one unspoiled by the stick of a glass of wine, and supposed so thoughtful for purity. Oh, you have no idea how weary I am of it. Money, money, money. And of the men who surround me, dancing like little marionettes, all cut from the same pattern. I am sick of pleasure, of jewels, of travel, of society, of luxuries of all kinds. I always had the idea that money must be a pretty good thing. A competence is to be desired. Certainly. Then you have to definitely. Well, course, by dinners and soup, with a gathering of superflowers swelled over it all. Sometimes, the very tinkle of the ice in the champagne glass nearly drives me mad. I've always liked to read up on the habits and customs of the wealthy. I consider myself a bit of a connoisseur in the subject, but I like to have my information accurate. Now, I have formed the opinion that champagne is sold in the bottle and not by placing ice in the glass. You must understand that we of a non-useful class depend for our amusement upon departure from precedent. Just now, it is fun to put ice in champagne. The idea was originated as a sitting prince of Ferrari while dining to Walter. It will soon give way to some other way. Just as at a dinner party with on Madison Avenue, a grinning kid girl was laid by the plate of each guest to be put on and used while eating olives. I see. These special diversions, the inner circle, do not become familiar to the common public. Of course. Of course, it's all quite fascinating. I've always wanted to participate in, or at least witness firsthand the rituals of the elite. We are drawn to that which we do not understand. I guess that's true. For my part, I have always thought that if I should ever love a man, it would be one of low station, one who is a worker and not a drone. But doubtless, the claim of taste and wealth will prove stronger than my inclination. Just now, I am besieged by two cities. One is graduate of a German principality. I think he has had a wife somewhere, driven mad by his intemperance and cruelty. The other is an English market, so cold and mercenary that I prefer even the diabolical nature of the Duke. What is the impulse in me to tell you these things, Mr. Parkenwalker? Parkenstalker. Of course. I don't know why you should bare your soul to a common man like me, but you can't know how much I appreciate your confidence. What is your line of business, if you don't mind me asking? A very humble one, but I hope to rise in the world someday. You have aspirations? Oh yes, there's so much I want to do. I admire your enthusiasm. I, myself, can find very little to be enthused about burdens, as I am by the constant pleasures and diversions of my class. Did you really mean it before when you said you could love a man of lonely station? Why? Only might. Well, I only might. Well, there is a Brandy and Marcus to think of, you know. But you've said yourself, they're so cold. I am sure you understand when I say there are certain expectations of a young lady in my position. It would be such a disappointment to certain members of my family if I were to marry a common, as we like to call them. You simply cannot imagine the scandal it would cause. All the magazines would remark upon it. I might even be cut off from my family fortune. And yet, no calling could be too humble with a man allowed all that I wish him to be. I work in a restaurant. Not as a waiter. Labor is noble, but personal attendant, dollars and not a waiter. I am a cashier in that restaurant over there. That one there? Yes, that one. Are you sure? Quite sure. Oh, what's wrong? I am late for an important engagement. An engagement? Yes. Some sort of ball or... Yes, yes. Will I ever see you again? I don't know, perhaps, but the wind may not speak to me again. I must go quickly now. There's a dinner and a box to play. And oh, the same all around. Perhaps you notice up automobile and the upper corner. of the park as you came, one with a white body.
And a red running gear?
Yes, I always count on that. Pierre waits for me there. He supposed me to be shopping in the department store across the square. Conceive of the bonding of an life where we must even our shoppers so good night.
Wait, it's getting dark, and the park is full of questionable characters. Can't I walk you to your...
No, no. If you want to light the guards for my interest, you will remain on this bench for 10 minutes after I have left. I do not mean to question your intentions, but you are probably aware that authors generally bear the monogram of their owner. So again,
Mary Jane Parker, what on earth are you doing out here? Did you know what time it is?
to whom do you speaking, Madam?
To whom am I to you? What do you think, you ninny?
Then I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about.
Your chat started 15 minutes ago, Mr. Witherspoon, in a rage. This is the third time this month you've been late. You better get yourself over there and into uniform before he cuts you loose for good.
I
Go on now. I know you can't afford to miss a paycheck.
You must have me confused with someone else.
Confused with why? Merchant Parker, we know each other for 3 years. We swapped chaff. Have you been drinking? Why are you wearing that ridiculous hat?
I'm sorry, Mr. Parkin Blogger.
Park and stalker?
Parkin Stocker.
Parking stalker?
Yes, park and stalker.
As in the parking stalker from the society pages.
The society pages?
If only I were so fortunate.
You must excuse me. The chauffeur is waiting.
Chauffeur? What kind of crazy airs are you putting on? You never had a chauffeur in your life. You don't even own an automobile.
I don't so.
Since when?
Since I'll get away from you. I don't know you.
Don't know me? You've been drinking. I'm going to tell your mothers.
Wait, you forgot your...
Begging your pardon, sir?
Yes, Henry?
I don't mean to intrude, but your dinner reservation shall I cancel or...
No, I'm coming.
Very good, sir. The order is waiting.